Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to review and break down my opinions on Murder Drones Episode 3, The Promening. Now, if you don't know what Murder Drones is, it's about a cute little show of robots murdering each other for reasons where a company, SC Johnson, wait a minute. That's not right. JC Jensen, who creates two types of robots, worker drones and murder drones. Worker drones help the humans mine exoplanets, but eventually the humans mined Copper 9, the planet that they're on, so much that the planet core collapsed completely, creating an explosion and wiping out humanity and biological life completely. So the worker drones take over that planet. Apparently, humans still existed in Earth, so they sent disassembly drones, or murder drones, to murder the workers. Now, I have the links for episode 1, 2, and 3 of Murder Drones. I also have the links for my breakdown and review videos for all the episodes, and I give a brief overview of what each episode is about and my opinions about it. Now, let's get into episode 3. Episode 3 starts off at school, where we see a worker drone running for her life and shrieking. When trying to run, she can't escape. Another worker drone, aka Doll, who is the villain of this episode, uses her absolute solver powers to kill the worker drones, and apparently her and two other worker drones, Uzi, aka the protagonist and main character, and Nori Dorman, Uzi's mom, all have Absolute Solver within them. Now, Absolute Solver helps murder drones regenerate and get the resources and parts they need to repair a murder drone, especially when it has taken too much damage. Now, in this case, worker drones were infected with it. And when I mean worker drones, I mean Uzi, Doll, and Nori Dorman. Absolute Solver also has crazy powers to protect yourself and look like a damn possessed person. Now, at episode 1, Doll and her bestie, Lizzie, have been side characters, but in episode 2 and 3, they have been having a lot more screen time. And in episode 3, them being big time important characters. We also see our little angsty anime lover girl, Uzi, aka the main character throughout the series and being the hero. Or is she? We see her life in school and back at home, which isn't really healthy for her, both mentally and physically. She gets bullied a lot and is like an outcast, kind of like Em. There were flyers going around the school of having a prom, and Uzi's dad, Condor Man, got her dress and grounds Uzi for hanging out with the murder drones, and finds classmates for her to go with. But little does Khan know that Uzi doesn't have a good relationship as friends with these two. Well, who is Uzi going to the prom with? Well, Uzi is forced to go with none other than Lizzie and Doll. Yep. Ugh. Well, truth be told, I love Doll. In fact, she's like one of my favorite characters. But not Lizzie. Truth be told, I would rather die than hang out with a person like Lizzie. As Uzi heads to Doll's house with Lizzie, she overhears Lizzie and Doll's plan for ruining the prom and something to do with V. She quickly changes into her dress and uses the discarded mirrors and stacks them up to escape Doll and Lizzie before dying, and climbs up into the ventilation shafts and finds a way out of the doors or colony. Now, let's get to the next scene. I really wanted to talk about this, but I'll get into this scene later. In this scene, we see N and V interacting about the prom and how V wants to ruin everything by killing everyone there. N gets mad and even tells V that they might have grew up together back at the mansion and that they were workers too. In this scene, V seems very traumatized and shocked how N seems to even remember this memory. And even says for N not to go digging into this memory. I feel like V is trying to protect N from something very big, and V is definitely hiding something from him. In episode 4, based on the season 1 trailer, we can hear N yelling, saying to V,
"I don't know what you're talking about because you won't tell me!"
This indicates that she's hiding something very big from N and doesn't want him to know. I feel like that's very sweet, but in the same time, N had to do something about this. Was it before when the new unnamed drone came? Was it after they turned into murder drones? Did V see something very traumatizing? I feel like she did. And I feel like it's mostly related about N. But N doesn't know. N forgot it, and his memories were deleted. Except for the one where V and N were together. Back at the mansion. N also says this.
V did that on purpose! She's hiding mystery stuff and being overdramatic about it!
Which this indicates that, well, this means that V is afraid. Let's head to the next scene. When Uzi was running out of the colony, she instead stumbles upon N, who wanted to stop V from ruining the prom and also decided to reunite with Uzi. I really thought it was sad where N was kind of sad where in this scene he said, "You probably don't want me." And I understand how he felt because in episode 2, their relationship at the end as friends got torn apart. But it's amazing to see that they're reuniting again and are going to fight crazy villains and have the most cutest moments together. And I kind of found it impossible that these two friendship will be torn apart because this series is mostly carried by these two. And they're the main characters, the main. And then we see N and Uzi fighting Doll, and oh my god, that fight was amazing. Now, I'm not going to talk about all the plots and events, but Murder Drones episode 3 is definitely a must-see. I loved it. I loved the heart-touching moments N and Uzi had together. The fights were insane, and the animation was way better than episode 1 and 2, and was took to a whole new level. The scenes had a lot of color into it, and weren't just jet black. But I felt like Thad should have had more screen time, and N and V should have also had some heart-touching moments together as well. I felt like Jay and Tessa were a little too much at the end to add, but it does give us an idea on what's happening at episode 4. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day. Bye!